racing, right?
Yes, sir.
Been known to get in the wrong car. Alright. Up when you're ready.
Up when you're ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, go ahead. Smooth. Just leave it in second gear. You put your clutch in every now and then, don't you?
I do.
Once you go into second gear, just leave it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
And you'll find that everything will smooth right out for you. 38.291. Okay. A couple things. You're doing a great job maintaining control of the wheel and what have you.
Okay.
On our slaloms, what we're trying to do is we want to come on the back. We refer to it backside early. So
Okay.
you want to backside early. You don't want to cross it at the midpoint.
Okay.
If you find that you're carrying too much speed and you're crossing at the midpoint, then you need to back it off. Otherwise, you're going to mow down that next cone.
Okay.
So the key is backside early, and if you get this backside early, this one's a straight shot down to the circle.
Okay.
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 And on the circle, you want to stay as tight as you can.
Okay.
You know, because in our sport, real estate costs time. So you want to cut off any distance that's not necessary to cover.
Okay.
Because that circle is only ever going to be so quick. If you take this line or you take this line, you're not going to go any faster because you're carrying more speed because you're adding so much more distance.
Okay.
Make sense?
Uh-huh.
So the whole idea is to keep everything tight.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Let's go after it.
All right.
Move up. And once you go into second gear, just leave it.
Okay.
Go ahead. So keep going. Good. Full throttle. Good. Brake and stay a tight line. Good. Stay tight. Unwind it a little when it pushes. Good. Be patient. Good. Rotate early at the double. Good. Rotate before you get to the lay down cone. Excellent. Rotate before you get here. Rotate early. Rotate before you get here. Unwind a little. Yeah, the minute you feel that growl, you want to baby unwind, and that growl will go right away.
Okay. Okay.
All right, 35.6. Nice drop.
That's getting better.
All right, I'll drive,
Okay.
and we'll switch spots.
I'm gonna hold this.
Yeah.
The second one actually felt a little bit slower.
You will find slow in, fast out,
Okay.
more times than not. And
Okay.
my fastest runs many times have been feeling the slowest.
Okay.
But it's when me and the car are working together as a unit.
Okay. So you like to see pretty close there.
Well, the reason for that is all your inputs, you can have smoother leverage here than you can out here.
Okay.
So that's why I'm almost right on top of the wheel, so I can have that nice smooth input.
Okay.
And you'll notice I do a baby shuffle steer.
Okay, you don't cross.
I don't go around like this or
Okay.
like that. Mine is baby.
Okay.
All right. Smooth going. Right early. Be patient on it. Be patient on it. Staying nice and tight. Nice and tight. Tight. Good. Rotate before we get here. Rotate before we get here. Rotate before the double. Rotate before we get here. Be patient on it. Rotate before we get here. Be early. Be early.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was a heck of a lot of fun. Hopefully I learned something.
Down there, underneath there. Does that make sense though? What we're doing right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Okay,
33, 3, 8.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
My terminology clear?
It
okay.
is.
All right. Now again, I'm doing everything early. I'm being aggressive, but I'm early aggressive. I'm backing everything up so that I can actually be on that throttle as I go by the turn.
Okay.
Early. Patience. Tight. Good. Rotate before we get here. I got that too close. Be patient on it. Good. Rotate before we get here. Early.
It looks like when you enter a turn, you're entering wider.
Wide, but go ahead and write it down. 32.7.
52.7.
All right, let's get you back over here. Yeah, so what we see is, and I'll talk about that for just a minute here, and it's in particular you're thinking up here at the turnaround,
Yes.
at the far end, and actually this is tilted a little bit more this way. So the key is I don't want to shoot straight for this lay down cone.
Okay.
Because it'll just make it a slow turn all the way around. I want to come more straight line up here. Imagine that cone is over here. So you're actually rotating, and if you're going to hit a cone any place in there, it would be your rear wheel on the exit coming down to here.
Wow. Okay.
So, and that's, again, the same thing on this one. We want to, in our mind, we want to move that cone back, move that cone back, so that everything is early and we're already back on the throttle as we go by it.
Okay.
We're not actually turning and waiting for the turn to be completed before we start applying throttle. We're applying throttle. The minute I get to this point here, I'm applying throttle all the way through the finish.
Wow. Okay.
And as you apply throttle, and if you do it early, as you're applying throttle, you unwind that wheel.
Okay.
Okay? All right, go ahead. Yeah. We did that on one of the other cars. Yeah. And I did get thrown around. Finally, I said, yes, there is an armhole here. I'm going for it.
You actually didn't use it.
Okay, go ahead. Smooth and full. Backside early. Early. Full power. Yeah, break it down all the way. Easy, all the way. Excellent. Easy on it. Easy. Don't power it. There you go. Good. Easy. Keep it up. Good. Now roll on it. Don't hammer it. Excellent. Roll on it. Good. Rotate before you get here. Excellent. Rotate. Good. Now we're headed straight. Now rotate back here. Unwind it, it's pushing. There you go. The minute you unwind, that push will go away. Easy, easy, easy. Back off the throttle. Back off the throttle. Easy. Now roll on it and unwind. Good. Well, there we go. Even with that, you're sitting there at a 35.8.
Yeah, I felt out of control.
Well, you did. We got up to that one end, and we were aggressive, but we were late aggressive.
Okay.
And let's see, that was a 35.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, and what you want to do, are you taking phase 2 tomorrow?
Unfortunately.
You're not, okay. Because phase 2, how to keep my head in the game for the full 40 seconds is really, really key, and that's what we work on is the mental techniques.
Okay.
So that when you do make a mistake on one particular, because there is no such thing as a perfect run.
Okay.
I always make 2, 3, 4 bobbles out here.
Oh, okay.
And I made them out here, you know.
Okay.
As long as I keep them small, I can still win.
Okay.
It's when I let that little bobble build into the big one, and it just compounds from there.
Okay.
So what we want to do is we want to concentrate. The minute you make that bobble, get back within your control, and then finish according to your game plan.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. All right, smooth and flowing. Don't jerk it, smooth it out. Excellent. Bring all the way down. Good. Stay in a nice tight arc. Unwind a little, give up that speed. Yeah, you can't keep pushing it because it'll just keep pushing out.
Okay.
Good. Excellent. Rotate before we get here now. There you go. Okay, be patient. Easy, easy, easy. Let it come around. There you go. Nice and smooth. Give it up early. Slow, slow. There you go. Slow on this one. Now go. Now go. Open up that wheel as you roll on that throttle. Don't let it slide through your hands. Be sure you walk that wheel around.
Walk it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Come over here. Okay. And that's 35.5.
Okay.
Okay, what we're trying to do is we're trying to overpower our turns. So I want you to back off a little bit more on each one of them. We may slow down a little bit, but the whole key here is that we get this rotation done before we actually get here. Same way with these 2 turn-in points on our U-turn. Where's our U-turn? Oh, I'm clearing the wrong.
Here we go. Right in here.
Oh, okay, right here, our U-turn, yeah. And I want you to get this U-turn down so that you can come right into this double. And then what we're doing is we're overshooting this up here. So you do the straight line and then rotate the car back here so you can tuck right it tight on that one there.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. And this afternoon will really help you out too, because we're going to point out all these looking ahead points so that you can actually see and suddenly start guiding the car from one element to the next. Right now we're kind of reacting.
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
and we want to be proactive.
Okay.
And that's what we'll work on all afternoon.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. Smooth and flowing. Jerk it. Excellent. Flow, let it flow. Good. Break down, be patient on it. Good, stay in a tight line. Good. Roll on that throttle. Good. Give up your speed. Give it up. There you go. Give up your speed. Now roll on it. Excellent. Nice and steady. Don't hammer it. Give it up early. Now roll on it. Excellent. Good. Now give it up here. Tuck on that tight, tight, tight. Now roll on it. Roll on it. Excellent. Good, dear. Give it up a little. Give it up. Give it up. Good. Brake early. Good. Brake early here. Good. Roll on it. Full throttling. Excellent. Now, that's fine. We did slow down to 36, but everything was on target. So now all we want to do is start turning the wick up ever so slightly.
Okay.
Each and every area.
Okay.
36.
Every area, literally.
36. Yeah, I mean, because until we understand why the car is turning these slower times up here, and I'm going slower and slower, until we understand that, I can't. So what I've got to do is back it up to the basics and then start building the blocks over again.
Okay.
And that's what we're trying to do here.
Okay.
If we do the building blocks by doing everything before it, getting in on the backside early, if we get this, if we stay tight on this, we we get this rotated, we can be a little more aggressive coming up to here, but again, we can't be aggressive to pushing the car out because then we can't come back.
Yes. Okay.
Again, it's aggressive back in here to get the, and still be able to allow the car to rotate before we ever get there.
Okay.
Be patient through here, only to the limit of what the car will give you. Same thing on this double. We can be aggressive down into here, only to the point of getting it rotated before we ever get there.
Okay.
This one felt a lot better to you.
It did.
Yeah. Oh, that's the way it's supposed to be. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. And again, smooth out your inputs going down through that. How do you tell if it's on target? Okay, all right, go ahead. All right. right, early aggressive. Where'd that come from? You sure look slow out there.
Yeah, I thought so.
And you went fast. Nice job. Nice job.
Are we done? Or,
With this go round, yeah. Yeah.